This one actually is built on a historical event that occurred during the Revolution or just before the Revolutionary War. And so she's done quite a bit of research, making sure that she's got every T crossed and every I dotted where it's supposed to be. And in the years leading up to the Revolutionary War, Massachusetts was a cauldron of discontent. You remember the Boston Tea Party and other such events. Newport, Rhode Island, far to the south, was also a leading seaport in Narragansett Bay, and was a hotbed of rebel activity as well. In between was a little town, and I say little because when I went to look at the map, it was just a little dot. But it was Swansea, or Swansea is how it's spelled, but it's pronounced differently. Just like Helena or Helena, whichever you happen to be from Montana. Get it right yet. Get my tongue tied here between my eye teeth, can't see what I'm saying. But at any rate, the British forces moved against the people in that community, and the Wood family had a very large home, and they were entrepreneurs that had received the just rewards of their actions, of their labors. And because it was a large home, the British thought, I bet you they got a bunch of silver there. We can get some of that silver, and we can make them pay, okay? And the Wood family, among the white settlers there in that area, some 30 miles from Providence, Rhode Island, and the militia were trained to find these little bits and pieces of silver and jewelry and things of that nature that could be easily turned into money to support the British government in their war against the colonists. And that brings us to our event this morning. The Wood family did have some items that the British Army felt they could just as easily use to their benefit, regardless of what the Woods felt. At any rate, so we enter the play. Thank you.
2 days before Christmas, and so much to be done. Nathan? Nathan?
Yes, Grandmother, here I am.
Did I not hear your grandfather ride in?
Yes, Grandmother, he's stabling Old Bess in the far barn.
The fire barn?
He does not want the British to find her.
Well, whatever makes him think that the British would be interested in her, I pray.
Elizabeth, my dear, Bess is a valuable mare, and I am home, and with much news, but no brandy and no tobacco.
Praise be, you are home safe and sound. We can live without brandy. Did you see Aaron?
No, and I have great fear for him. The Redcoats are searching high and low for anyone connected with the militia. They are taking anything and everything they can. I would not mind a warm cup. It's getting very cold,
Nathan, bring your
and
grandfather.
I think it will snow this night.
I think there's some by the fire.
There is talk all over the village of the raids. Thank you, Nathan. They took Mistress Mason's good mare, but the stallion was too much for them, and he got away. And the Buffingtons. Poor old Buffington. Scared him out of his wits. Had him bailed up at pistol point. for 2 hours while they ransacked the house. They were searching for the guns. They had a notion, you know, but Aaron had them hidden in the woods for the men to drill with. These are perilous times. Thank thee, Nathan. We will need more firewood in the house. Off with you and bring in an armload or two.
At once, Grandfather.
Poor old Buffington. And so close to Christmas, will he be all right?
He will indeed. His son is taking good care of him. And Elizabeth, why are you cleaning the silver? Where are Sarah and Innocent and their mother?
Lord, you know how important the silver is to this family. This teapot was my mother's, and other pieces came from the voyages of Captain John Wood and his sons. I would never let anyone else polish it. Sarah and Innocent are upstairs with their mother, Freelove, doing the spinning, because poor baby Polly has been sick with the colic.
Only 2 days. 2 days.
Sergeant Aaron.
I can't hear you.
There's some more words. Mother, Father, I'm home. Am I famished? I haven't eaten anything all day long.
Well, son, I will give thee bread and ale. Supper is not yet ready.
'Tis good to see you safe, Aaron. There is much talk of British raids in the area. Is everything well hidden?
All the militia have hidden their guns and ammunition well and in different places. I heard about poor old Buffington. I'm glad he gave me his guns for the men. The militia drilled well today, Father. You would have been proud of them. They're anxious to go out against the British.
Are they really ready? King George's men are very experienced.
Surely they would not go against the British garrison at Newport.
No, I don't think so, Mother. Since they arrived in early December, the British have worked hard to put down the rebellion. They've frightened the people and wish to cause them harm, but not only that, but to frighten them into betraying the militia. They will take anything of value. And here you are polishing our treasured family silver in plain sight, a fine prize for any lobsterback. We must keep it hidden.
You are right. We need to have a plan. But where can we hide the silver safely? They have torn up feather beds, emptied cellars, grain barrels, and more, from what I hear.
Would they really come out here? We are so far from the village.
We have been here a long time. We are very well known, and the house is large.
These are wise words, Father. Our silver is well known. We've used it on many occasions and are very proud of it.
They shall not have the silver. I do not care if they take something else. Here, eat and drink, please.
Father, Grandfather, I saw redcoats, and they're coming up our lane.
Oh no, God be saved.
You must hide. They must not suspect you. They must not think we favor the rebels.
Don't worry about me, Father.
Mother the silver.
Mother, quickly, the silver! And your black shawl.
Just a moment.
And your black shawl. Nathan, go upstairs and keep watch. Tell your sisters and brothers to be prepared. Mother, put out the wooden things. Father, hide your tobacco and stall them for as long as possible. Remember, we are loyal subjects of the king. They must not know our true leanings.
I hear their horses.
All ready?
Open up! Open up in the name of King George.
Who is beating at my door?
Open up or I'm going to break the door down.
Patience, man. Patience, man. You would wake the dead. I am old and move slowly.
Your silver, sir. and food for my men.
I prithee, sir, speak up. King George, what does King George want with me?
Your silver.
Silver. And food for my men.
You say silver?
Yes, silver. I know you have it. Men, search the house.
Search the house? How dare you? You shall not disturb the baby. Officer you may be, gentleman you are not.
Sit down, mistress. And stay seated there. No harm will come to you, but just stay seated.
You want the silver. What silver?
The silver you have. Your family silver, the famous family silver, and I'll also have that fine gold watch you have in your pocket.
My watch? You want my watch?
You scoundrel.
You are nothing more.
You are nothing more than common thieves. King George would have you drawn and quartered for disgracing yourself and treating us so shamefully.
Thunder and lightning, what goes on here?
Who are you?
I might ask you the same thing, and please don't point your pistol at my mother.
I am Captain Smith of King George's Army of Occupation. Requisitioning supplies.
Supplies? What supplies?
No one.
Aaron, the captain thinks we have silver.
Silver? What silver?
You must know that we've heard about the Wood family silver. Silver from a word from reliable sources. I requisition it in the name of King George.
Does King George know about this? What reliable sources?
Don't trifle with me, Master Wood. I want the silver and provisions for my men.
There is no silver. There is no silver in this house. We have not had any silver in this house for some time.
Don't lie to me.
I would not lie to an officer of King George's army. We have no silver.
My men will find it. Have no fear of that.
As you will. I'll have my son Nathan show your soldiers where the well is so they may water their horses. Nathan,
Yes, Father?
show the soldiers to the well so they can water their horses.
Yes, sir.
Captain, sir, I found no silver, but I found this ham in the kitchen.
Fool, keep the ham and search again.
I have my special Christmas ham for our Christmas dinner. What shall we do?
Now, my dear, we will manage. Add slyly.
Don't worry, Mother. Don't worry, Mother. I'll trap and fry a couple of fat rabbits for us.
Higgins, Fletcher, hurry up.
Father, grandfather, they're taking everything. And Polly's spots are getting worse. Mother says it might be the pox.
The fox!
Good gracious, child. You too!
I found no silver, sir. The pox? These children have the pox?
Yes, and you shall not take my mother's comforter, you miserable brute. It's snowing. What are you doing with my mother's comforter?
Ow, you little wretch. I eat little men like you for breakfast.
You shall not hurt my sister, sir.
That's right.
Fletcher, stand back. Call Higgins. We cannot risk the box. Mount up. We leave our meeting.
Well, what about the silver, sir?
Immediately. I leave you now, and I warn you, support of the rebels is reasonable conduct, punishable by death. And we will be back.
Godspeed.
I hope they get lost and fall into the big pond. Amen.
Sarah and Nathan. Oh, lion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah and Nathan. The spots saved the day. They forgot about the pocket watch and the silver.
It was such fun using grandmother's rouge. That was a good ruse, Father.
Aaron, you thought of that? Praise be for Rouge. Is there any left?
Well, yes, there's a little.
What else is missing?
Our Christmas ham, the empty tobacco jar, the new bread, and I think that greedy little man ate half our supper.
I have a fine turkey hidden back in the woods. I shot it this morning on the way to the village, and it will feed us well. Now, Aaron, they did not find the silver?
No, Father. The guns. The mother pig hides the guns well, and they did not find the silver.
But they searched everywhere.
The house. The house is a terrible mess. They turned out a basket of wool I was spinning and threw it across the floor.
Can you tell us where you hid it, son?
Yes, Father, we did as you told us. Tell us where you hid the silver.
I helped them water their horses. I showed them the well and helped them water their horses just as you said to do.
Mother and I painted the spots.
Aaron Wood, tell us where you hid the silver.
Well,
Father, tell us.
it's in the bottom of the well, wrapped in your grandmother's shawl.
In the well?
In the well?
In the well,
Where you water the horses.
where you watered the horses. And as soon as we're sure that our friends are well on their way back to Newport, I'll bring it back up. Now, children, go wash your faces. Mother, is there any more ale?
Yeah. Stay outside. Stand.
Well, all is well that ends well in the well. Very well done, sir. All of you.